Hey everyone, welcome to Brighter Shores. This is a game made by the two individuals behind RuneScape. It's not the company that's in charge of RuneScape right now, that's Jagex. But this is the two individuals that actually started RuneScape and, you know, made RuneScape what it is today, or is responsible for that. But to get into the game, this game feels exactly like RuneScape. It's RuneScape with more modernized graphics, not cutting edge by any means, but more modernized, as you see. And you can, you know, rotate the camera around freely. You can pan the camera up and down. You can zoom out, zoom in. Right now, it won't let me zoom out because I'm cooking. I'm making a bunch of omelets. Why am I making omelets? I'm level 15 at cooking, and an omelet is like level 4. Yeah, level 4. But, yeah, see, we can zoom out, zoom in, zoom out. But, I'm doing it because you can go buy eggs at the vendor. Here, I'll just show you. Ready? Let me sell all my omelets. So we are going to go out here, and buy some eggs to make some more omelets. But as I was saying, this game is just like RuneScape. So if you know anything about RuneScape, or if you've played RuneScape before, every gamer knows what RuneScape is. You know that there's skills, like your cooking goes from what, level 0 to 99. You know, you got combat, gathering, foraging, magic, ton of skills, right? So let's go ahead and make some eggs. We're making 24 of them. That being said, these are the skills right now. You start, I put a few hours into this game. I'm level 78 right now. But you start with this right here, Hope Port. You start with these 5 skills, okay? And this is your guard, which is combat level. So every level you see here, 22, 16, 23, 13, that's their guard. That's what everybody's public level is. And then you have cooking, which I'm raising right now, fisherman, forager, and alchemist. Those are the 5 skills you start with. After a certain point you get into the story, you go to the next zone. Now this is where it gets different from RuneScape. You go into the next zone, and all the equipment that you're wearing for Hopeport doesn't carry over to Hope Forest. It's basically like you're wearing nothing. All your skills are 0. Cause see, these are 0. These were 0. They were brand new when I got to the area, and you gotta start over again, essentially. And those are the 4 skills that you can build over there. But I think this is like the main city, this first city, Hopeport. And there's no vendors or anything in Hope Forest that I've seen yet. I've explored it quite a bit, but I haven't found any vendors. But yeah, there's 2 other locations. You have to be a subscriber. It's $5 a month to subscribe to the game. To do that, I went ahead and signed up just so I could get the full effect of this game. I still haven't figured out what this is. By actively training, you've gained 1 knowledge point. Choose a reward to spend it on. Now you can convert it to XP, or you can convert it to 12 silver. 12 silver is a lot. I'm going with 12 silver. Now we're at 70 silver. Alright, so, and then I'm just going to go ahead and sell my eggs here. I showed you guys how to make eggs. And if you go over here to the chef's bounty board, this is basically DoorDash, is what this is. See, the scrap merchant in the scrapyard wants gray jelly eels. Deliver 2 of them and get 1,000 XP and 4 silver. Like, this is basically DoorDash. Sausage and mash. If you don't know where Lance Corporal Hodges at the barracks is, you can hit show on map. It shows you on the map. Oh, there's the barracks. Okay, I know where that is. I'm right here. Just right over here is the barracks, and then you just have to make the one sausage mash. That's really easy to do, and then you just go deliver it. Okay, let's see. Let's get out of the kitchen, and let's go look for, I don't know, let's go find something to do. One thing that I found a little interesting is the combat is different than in RuneScape. RuneScape, if you know the combat, you just stand there and you just whack, whack, whack. You just whack at them. kind of the same deal here. Don't get ahead of yourself. Oh, what's new in combat? It's kind of the same deal here, but it's a little different. I'll show you. Okay, so let's go ahead and just... Oh, I'm on episode 2 stuff. Hang on. Let me get into episode 2. That's the Hope Forest place. It's called episode 2. So all my gear that I'm wearing right now is episode 2 gear, and I just don't want to go re-equip all my episode 1 gear. So we're just going to go to the Hope Forest. This is the second zone in the game. Took me, I want to say, a good 5 hours of playing to get here, but I've been taking my sweet time, like, raising my skills, doing my own stuff, doing what you do in RuneScape, you know? But this is combat. You got your health bars up here. No player and no monster can come in here and, you know, start gangbanging the other person. And I'm level 9 in combat. These guys are, well, it's not called combat, sorry, it's Scout. Is that what it's called? Scout. These guys aren't level 9, they're level 0. But I'm just showing you real quick what the combat is. This guy's level 2. He's gonna be a little bit harder. But now, I'm using a really strong weapon. If I click on this, I found an epic halberd. My character will switch weapons. But now he's using a halberd. This is my ranged weapon. I've never used it. I equipped it just because I had an empty equipment slot, right? So that's the combat. And the way you get weapons and armor and stuff is they drop weapons and armor and stuff. You can't... Right now, there's no way to buy even like a wooden training sword. You can't do it. There's no player trading yet. There's no, as far as I know, there's no auction house market. There's no, like, RuneScape, you have a player's bank where you can put stuff. There is no player's bank, like a universal bank. Instead, each skill house, like, you know, the kitchen where it just was, has an ingredients or a pantry. You can put ingredients for cooking in there. It limits you what you can and can't put in there. But most of the time I put my fish in there. Let me switch my weapons up here. Most of the time I just put my fish in there because that's considered ingredients. And I don't want to sell all my fish, even though that's a good way to make money. Because if I'm going to raise my cooking, I'm going to need that fish. And it's cheaper just to hold on to all my fish and, you know, have all your ingredients instead of having to go buy it all. You know how to... I don't know what I'm explaining. But, okay. Let's go ahead and... I'm waiting for something to drop. I want, like, equipment to drop so I can show you guys that it actually comes out of these enemies. There we go. Ooh, uncommon. Gall, or guards. Plumbatai. That's their range weapon. No, I hit B to go backpack. You don't have to use a keyboard at all. Anyway, you click on this, hit equip, and it brings up, you're automatically comparing what you're going to equip and what you have on. Here's your damage. Here's your elemental damage. I think this is your range, and then this is how many hands it takes to hold. Obviously, this one's better. Right? It does like double the damage. A little less elemental damage, but like almost double the freaking straight damage. So we're just going to equip that. And as you can see, you click this, and this is my armor. See, this, the feet are episode 1. So if I click info, this is what they're worth. But they're not worth that if I'm comparing. I don't have a pair of boots. Hang on, let me I have a spell to open my quartermaster. I'm just going to withdraw armor out of my quartermaster here. See, if I click on this and hit equip, nothing counts over here, because that's for episode 1. Even this logo's changed. That's the guard logo, scout logo, and when I get to the next 2 areas, I'm sure it's going to change from that. It'll be something different. But yeah, that being said, I'm going to put this back so I just put them in here so I don't accidentally sell them, because obviously I want to use them after I get, you know, if I'm ever in episode 1 and I want to kill stuff, I got to be able to raise my guard. I wish there was, you could equip both. And I wish your armor automatically changed depending on which episode you're in. Does that make sense? Like, you have episode 1 armor on, but then when you go to the episode 2 forest area, like where I am, your episode 2 armor just, or all your episode 1 armor just goes away into like a, I don't know, a void somewhere. And, you know, anyways. Alright, skills. This is, gather is one of the skills in episode 2. My gathering's level 2. It's real fast. It respawns real quick. And as you see, this guy comes over and he's doing it too, and it's gone. I know it's gone. But what's weird is, I don't remember how it was in RuneScape, but here, if you see a node of like a ore vein or something, or even these plants, if you see a node, it's going to be available to you. If you see a fish, it's going to be available to you. Everybody gets their own. Hey, we went up to level 3 in gathering. Everyone gets their own object to gather. I don't know quite how to explain that. I think I explained it properly. I'm going to go to Hopeport real quick, and we'll just go find fish, and I'll show you exactly what I'm talking about. Okay, this is the port in the main town, and I've explored quite a bit of it. I may have explored everything there is to explore. I'm not exactly sure, because I'll get bored and just start walking around the map and exploring places that I haven't explored yet, which is also why it took me like 6 hours to get, or 5 or 6 hours to get to episode 2. Okay, okay, there's eels over here, I think. Yeah, perfect. Okay, look at all these people fishing. People over here stabbing this eel, right? And I get my own eel. You get 3 on this side. Everything spawns in groups of 3. Not sure why, but I get 3 over here, 3 over here, and the respawn time is actually pretty nice right now. I don't know if they're going to slow it down once the game starts getting less popular, but by the time I'm done over here, I'll go stand over on that side of the river, wait maybe 15-20 seconds, and then they'll start spawning again, and these guys spawn immediately when I'm done over there, because I went over here immediately and everyone's on the same spawn timer. But yeah, this is it's Brighter Shores. It's a lot of fun. I really enjoy it. I played quite a bit of RuneScape a long time ago. Definitely not recently, but yeah, this feels like a very modernized version of RuneScape, which shouldn't be surprising since the 2 guys that made RuneScape made this game, right? But yeah, I really like this game. I'm probably going to play it quite a bit in my spare time. It's not, as you can see, it's not that great of a game to play and make YouTube videos on, because after I'm done explaining all of this, are you just gonna like watch me point and click everywhere? Like, it doesn't play well on YouTube, in my opinion. On Twitch, maybe if you're streaming it, maybe it plays a little better, because you can, talk to your audience and be like, hey, what should I go do next, chat? But YouTube, not so much. So I'm probably not going to play this game again on my channel, but I will be playing it in private. And if you're ever on and playing it, if I can find my freaking name, I was going to say, you can come find me. I don't know how to pull up a player card. I have no idea how to do that. Don't know. I don't know. But here's your emotes. I thought this was kind of cool. You can just kind of emote by clicking on this. It makes it real easy to communicate. Alright, anyways, here's my name. Right here. Goddess Pink. I'm level 20 right now. This down arrow means, I think it means your equipment is, like, below your level. Green, obviously, is pointing up. Means it's higher than your level. Like, hey, you're in good shape. But, yeah. I'm ending this episode here. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.